This clip is brought to you by BoutTheOnline.com.
Yeah, no doubt, that makes sense. And you just mentioned something which just kind of brought me to something slightly off topic, but one of these songs was featured in the popular video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It featured on Radio Los Santos, the Lench mob, Guerillas in the Mist. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? And some people actually blame that video game even itself for adding to a lot of the street culture with young people and stuff, because a lot of young kids were playing it at the time and they probably shouldn't have. But all in all, we can say it's a video game, even though a lot of people blame games for some of the stuff we see in society now, like Call of Duty and all that. But anyway, thoughts of that song being put in that game.
Did you say a lot of these games people blame, the behavior that they see from the generation that grew up?
Yeah, there are, a lot of different studies around it, especially on, even going back to some of the old fighting games and beat 'em ups and stuff, and just the amount of time people put into it.
I mean, we could go back, far enough to where people won't even remember, and and that's not healthy. But at the same time, did you say Call of Duty? Did you take Call of Duty off that list?
I believe that would be that's been in the list too. Modern Warfare.
Okay, so Call of Duty and Modern Warfare actually teaches a kid how to run a drill. You feel me? It actually teaches you how to recon some shit. It actually teaches you how to put together a unit and make that unit move. You understand what I'm saying? And it also encourages you, not just San Andreas, but Call of Duty. Headshots only, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is the language inside of Call of Duty. So we could say San Andreas, we could say Call of Duty, we could say
GoldenEye. That was another one. Even you just saying headshots. I remember sitting there playing with people and I saw everybody singing headshots.
Headshots. So if you sit back and you say it's the parents' fault, it's the gamer's fault, it's the kid's fault, it's whatever. The thing is this, bro. Them motherfuckers allowed it to be sold. They knew it was money in it to be made. Psychologists knew the effect that it would have. They knew the desensitizing and desensitizing the whole fucking generation would take place. They knew these kids would become fucking numb killers because they would be allowed to sit in front of this shit for hours. And when they couldn't, they would pout, piss, moan, and that motherfucking behavior would get the response from a parent that would say, just go play the shit, leave it alone then. And now you put them right back in front of this shit with the ability to kill their parents. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit, listen.
This shit
is for real, for real. And I don't really like talking this kind of shit a lot. Because people say, oh, he a conspiracy theorist, huh? No, I'm a fact-finding motherfucker. And because I love facts, I don't like confusion. And that's how I am. My circle is real small. I got a little metaphor we used to say, I got it from my big homie Marcellus from Compton. He used to say the smaller the circle, the tighter the fist. So I keep the circle small. Period.
And you mentioned that small circle, we've seen that recently. We've been featured with other hip-hop West Coast legends, The Chill, MC Ren, Corrupt, a lot of these guys. I mean, what's the relationship like with these legends and stuff? And how important is it for you to be linking up with these legends now and seeing everybody getting their flowers with these super groups?
Well, that was part of my mission when I came home, was to demand that the homies got their flowers. I didn't too much give a fuck about anything, and just to be respectful and keep it right. Shout out to Corrupt, shout out to The Chill, shout out to Dialansky, shout out to MC Ren, shout out to Ice Cube, Too Short, Glasses Malone, all of these brothers, Benji Stone, El Renee, Squeak Rue, Kirk Dog, all
Squeak.
They made these contributions based on their respect and love for me. Nothing else happened. It wasn't like, oh, this nigga might blow up, I'm gonna jump on the song with him and see what my shit do. Nah, they was like, bro, you still able to spit. Your bars don't have no, that's what Squeak Roo said, your bars don't have no rust on them, J-Dee. But see, I ain't really gave up everything yet. I'm giving it up. It's a process. I'm giving it all up. I'm not trying to hold nothing back. None of this music is to be harbored and, vaulted. You know what I'm saying? For times to come, or when I'm gone, unreleased material. Man, put all this shit out. I don't care. I love the culture. Give it to the culture. give it to the culture. The culture will get back to you. I made it back after 28 years and was able to work with icons. And what better feeling is that? And I got to do a song with the entire Lench mob. And I got to do my first video and dedicate it to my brother and one of my best friends, Shorty, rest in peace, Jerome Muhammad. So that's a blessing, bro. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't of my doing.
Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on aboutthatonline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.